Hello guys, this is Tony from Mag Monkeys here. Today doing a rather unique pistol review and takedown. This is the Berretta PX4 Storm. It's one of Beretta's newer pistols. I say newer, probably, I want to say like mid to late 90s this thing was developed. Polymer lower, full steel upper on the slide. The real pistol, I really actually like this part right here. It's a shell ejection casing distributor, basically. It makes sure that the shell casings fly to the side, so essentially preventing you from needing to wear eye protection. So it makes it a good personal defense weapon. That's what I'm trying to get at here, because let's be honest, you know, you're in your house or whatever, or, you know, if you're a concealed carry person and you don't wear glasses, that's a very nice feature to have, because you're not just walking around with eye protection on, because you might need to protect yourself. One of the other things is this outer barrel is a rotating design, so I'm going to try to do this as best I can. There you go, you can kind of see it there, and it rotates back into place. So it rotates out, and it rotates back. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into taking this thing down. Now this is either a very nice WeTech clone, because this has the full trademarks on it, or if I'm not mistaken, this is my first Tokyo Marui pistol like ever. So yeah, it's a good pistol. I must say I really like it. It's got a functioning decocker, which is cool. Taking this thing down, you gotta go ahead and cock it back first, and then there's these two side levers, very much like a Glock. As you can see, it just kind of slides forward and off, giving you the lower receiver there. Magazine, we'll put those two things over here. Breaking this further down, I'm gonna pull this rod out. That's your block and your guide rod and spring. Pulling this forward a little bit should give you access to our wonderful barrel, but because it's on that rotating design, it's kind of a pain in the ass to get out. I'm not gonna lie to you on that one. It's kind of difficult. So let me see if I can finagle this here. Here we go. You gotta rotate it for itself, and then it comes out. And it is a two-piece design, so, which is nice. Then we get to the typical cleaning. For me, this is not a pistol I use too often, which is a shame. I only have two mags for it, one of which is leaking right now. So that's part of the reason. They do make Kydex holsters for it. Serpa makes a holster for it. With it being airsoft, you know, you might want to go to like 40 caliber version, or something a little bit thicker, or a little bit wider frame availability, just because I know and same thing with Tokyo Marui, has a tendency to make the airsoft guns a little bit bigger than the real steel, just to you know, prevent people from modifying it to use real ammo and whatnot. But also, in doing so, it makes holster options a little bit more limited unless you're getting something strictly for airsoft use. But, you know, it is possible. You just find the next size up on the models. So yeah, they do make Serpa holsters for it. The aftermarket on this thing is actually pretty decent. WeTech makes a clone of this gun. It's called the Bulldog. They also make a little compact, or even I think it might be as small as a subcompact version of this gun. So that's definitely something to look into, especially, you know, I got bigger hands. This thing's, it's kind of big, you know, but it's a good fit for me. I like it a lot. Very accurate gun. You know, it's got the nice little hop-up wheel here on the side, so, you know, they do a good job with building these, for sure. I'm definitely a fan. I don't use it as much as I should, honestly. good little field gun, great for CQB indoor use. You know, you could definitely run this as a pistol only type of loadout if that's your thing. Comes with a fairly nice barrel out of the gate. You know, it's pretty nice and shiny. I don't know that this is a tight bore, but I can tell you it is very accurate. Would I say it's as accurate as my KWA HK45? Accuracy-wise, yes. Range-wise, probably not as much. It's a very accurate gun. It's very snappy and crisp when you're firing it. You know, something that we in Tokyo Marui are famous for is having that very rapid reset of the slide. This thing definitely has that. It's a good gun overall, I must say. I truly enjoy shooting this gun. Yeah. Now putting it back together, we're going to do the same exact process. I take that back. We are not putting that back together yet. We are going to continue cleaning this thing, getting the insides of the slide. And I did not use this too terribly much when I did pull it out, just because I was kind of limited to one mag. It was my backup gun for Trouble in Terrorist Town, so mainly sat in my dump pouch. Did get to shoot it a couple times, I think, and I definitely emptied it on the range at the end of the day, because, I mean, let's be honest, why would I bring a pistol if I'm not going to use it? And if you even fire a pistol once, you should always clean it. So at that point in the day, I already knew I was cleaning it, so I'm like, screw it, I don't use this thing too much. Let me get some good target practicing with it, you know, and empty the magazine the fun way, as I always put it. So there you have it. Go ahead and put some lube on any metal-to-metal contact parts. With the lower being plastic, you know, you just want to be careful with how much you're using and whatnot. But you do also want to make sure you get in to the right spots, work its way in, and whatnot. So, yeah, that seems to be moving fine. Alright, here I am going to go put the slide on without any of the internal parts. That would be kind of dumb. Okay, so first things first, we're going to get this bad boy back in and aligned like so. Ooh, but you make sure you don't got any of those little hairs in there. That's no good. Okay, now that definitely went in a lot easier than I thought it was going to. This part goes in here, like so, and then this comes over, you push it in, and line things up. I'm pretty sure this is the right way, but it could be upside down, so let's try it for fit. And I'm going to go with that we have it upside down, which is okay, because that's pretty easy to fix. Oh yeah, that definitely makes a little more sense. So, flat end goes in on the top. Well, there you have it, guys. It's the Berretta PX4 Storm. It's either the Tokyo Marui or the WeTech. I'm not 100% sure. You have your Berretta trademark there, PX4 custom, warning, retract slide to see if loaded, fires without magazine. So these are all real trades here, you know. It even has 9 para and a serial number on the barrel. PX16888. PX16888, so matching serial numbers, which is kind of cool. So this all leads me to believe that this is a Tokyo Marui, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you do know, if you would comment in the comment section down below, I would really appreciate getting to know whether this is a genuine Tokyo Marui or if this is a really good WeTech clone. Which originally is what I was sold on, that this was a really good WeTech clone. But doing some research into it, I could not find a WeTech with the actual trademark. So perhaps it's a WeTech lower and a Tokyo Marui upper, I don't know. But the frame also has the correct trademarks: PX4 custom, Berretta logo on both sides. So yeah, I mean, I genuinely don't know, you know. I know a good deal about airsoft, but definitely not everything. So if you guys could help me out with this one, I'd be really appreciative of it. Thanks, guys.